ladies and gentlemen, Gungans, droids, bothans, if you died for Mon Mothma, let me tell you, no one's dying to get this intel today. Let me tell you, and I got the heebie-jeebies. Let me give you guys an air horn to warm us up here. Ladies and gentlemen, we got three big things to talk about today. First things first, we have another Darth Vader appreciation video today. My goodness, I love this guy. He is killing it in Galaxy of Heroes, and what we're going to be showcasing as background footage while we talk about our other main topics is this dude destroying Places of Power Challenge Tier 3. I recorded my run yesterday, didn't post a video yesterday because we were talking about Mon Mothma, but my goodness, this dude, if you're having a hard time in Places of Power, funny enough, Supreme Leader Kylo is not your answer for Places of Power. Darth Vader Emperor Palpatine is the key to it all, as I'm going to show you today. And of course, Darth Malik, and you can plug in some other Sith. We're going to roll that as some background footage, talk a little about the strategy and my thoughts on the Challenge Tier 3. But what I really want to talk about is still in relation to Darth Vader. It looks like we're getting a brand new character coming to Galaxy of Heroes fairly shortly here. And my hope and dream is that it's going to be Empire. So we have important data mines to break down, and we got some a little bit of important news from Capital Games, and maybe a hint as to when Galactic Challenges will be coming. So Gary, do you mind doing us the honors and rolling on the footage? So here's our little Challenge Tier 3 gameplay. Let me first say this. Rebel Roundup, holy cow, that was a nightmare. I think I only saw one person clear it after spending the entire day with their maxed out bounty hunters with Embo lead. I didn't see too many completions of that. I think there was one boss lead, but it took him quite a long time. Challenge Tier 3 Place of Power was more in line what I expected with the difficulty. There definitely is a degree of difficulty in regards to Challenge Tier 3 of Place of Power, but it's not nearly as difficult as Rebel Roundup. Still not worth the rewards, in my opinion. Challenge Tier 1, guys. That's the goal to be shooting for in these challenge tiers that we've been getting lately in these assault battles. Really, I'm not going to talk too much about the strategy. Really, Palpatine lead is the way to go. Supreme Leader Kylo Ren, because there's not a lot of survivability on the team. By the time he gets to the last wave, he gets crushed because all of his team died off. Palpatine, you got the speed, you got the extra boost to your survivability. Darth Vader, holy cow, the merciless massacre. Mwah. Mwah, it's beautiful. Mwah, I gotta send my kisses to Darth Vader as he goes on his next massacre right now. And I gotta say this, Malik was very helpful in Place of Power Challenge Tier 3 because there's no protection on any of these Jedi. He basically has it annihilate. When he does his life drain life, whatever the heck his Mama Voodoo Juju Sith powers space wizardry does, sucks the life out of them, and it's an instant kill because he takes 100% health. Darth Nihilus, annihilate. We don't gotta talk too much about that. And Bas Lashan, spamming debuffs, keeping the Palpatine train going. Give me an air horn, somebody around here. Goodness gracious, do I gotta just say everything explicitly? So pretty easy event. I wanted to showcase the footage because Palpatine seems to be the best lead to use in any of the challenge tiers out there. Of course, you could use Darth Revan, but this is the team that got me to have all 5 characters alive at the end. And big pro tip, especially when you get to the 8th wave, make sure you got Malik saving his life drain life ability for Master Yoda, or save and annihilate from Darth Nihilus when you go into the last wave, so you can insta kill Yoda, and it's easy from there on out. So saving those big abilities is kind of key to the Place of Power. But we're not going to talk about all of this, although I do kind of want to talk about Vader all day. Although I will say one more thing. Seeing Supreme Leader Kylo not be the key to Challenge Tier 3, and actually is not as good as Palpatine in Challenge Tier 3, kind of overrides one of my thoughts I had, that it's hard to make a new raid around Galactic Legends, but that's not the case, because as we see in these PvE things, sometimes there's another team far superior than a Galactic Legend in this regard. Supreme Leader Kylo was not the answer to this, so they could very well make a raid where Galactic Legends are not breaking it day one. But that's all I'm gonna say on the matter right there. Enjoy the background footage while we talk about the rest of the stuff. It's always great seeing Darth Vader go on his merciless massacre whenever possible. What we're gonna talk about now is the new character. There is a new character coming fairly shortly, it seems like, for Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes, and huge mega shout out to SWGoH events. If you guys don't know him, I have my top 5 list of most helpful resources out there in Galaxy of Heroes. One of them is SWGoH events. They have a website, they have a Discord server. I'll leave a link down below to their Discord server. They're responsible for pulling out the data that's hidden in the codes of the file. They help us find important information for the future of the game. For example, Barbarossa here, very important. If you guys remember in the past, they helped us data mine info for the next character requirements for the Galactic Legends characters and many other important things. So I trust these sources here. They even found, like, for example, more recently, the Grand Arena Championship feats before they ever came out. So I just want to put it out there. These guys are legit. They're an important resource for the community. Sig, Barbarossa, all the other people, the staff members at SWGoH events. Hats off to you guys. And I actually double checked to make sure this information is correct still the other day, and it is. And what I'm referring to here is in here, June 26th and 27th, when there was an update, they found in the code that 3 characters are coming to Galaxy of Heroes within the next month, and that was starting on June 26th. So far, the 3 characters, and also they found that the Unity upgrade happened on July 9th, but the 2 characters that we got out of the 3 so far since they posted this was 3POC, 3PO and Chewie, and Mon Mothma, which was just the other day. So we're waiting for a 3rd character to come, and it seems like maybe sometime this week, next week, we're gonna get the intel on that. Whatever the case might be, the update that they got a while ago last month showed that there are 3 new characters hidden in the source code data files. I'm not a guru when it comes to this stuff. All I know is that these guys are geniuses. They're the ones that also help solve a lot of the puzzles. When the Capital Games release their puzzle once in a while, they have so many smart people breaking down the puzzles and all these other ways to decipher special weird codes out there. That's beyond my capability. I took a couple computer science classes in undergrad. Never again. Not my calling, but I digress. Ladies and gentlemen, point being, a new character is coming fairly shortly here. I wanted to make sure you guys know about it, because I know some people are relying on this because they're not wailing on Mon Mothma because they want to see what this 3rd character is. And my suspicion, ladies and gentlemen, is that it's gonna be an Empire character. An Empire character. Okay, stop. I'm waiting for a new Empire character. Let me tell you, we broke down the Mon Mothma kit reveal the other day, and we also showcased footage of her. I like her. She's kind of got a very good defensive team. It's going to be a Genosium plus style team, in my opinion. Going to be annoying on defense. But the thing that was really cool about Mon Mothma was that it took a dead faction, useless characters, and made them something. They went from 0 to hero. Pow, the legend, the Pow, the rise, the Power. We saw Pow just go from 0 to hero because of Mon Mothma the other day. And I keep hoping and dreaming that we're going to get an Empire character that will do the same thing. For example, Roy, the Royal Guard, he's lonely. He's got nothing to do. Gary, the Stormtrooper, I mean, unless you had Watts on board to give him a pre-taunt, he's not doing much. These are characters that I'm hoping will get similar love that Mon Mothma was bringing to the Rebel Fighter crew. So I know there's a lot of suspicion and hope that Moff Gideon will be coming. I think Moff Gideon will come to Galaxy of Heroes sometime soon, but I don't know if this is the time to release him, because it seems like we're still in the original trilogy era for Galaxy of Heroes with the paces that we sing: Jedi Knight Luke, Darth Vader rework, Mon Mothma, 3POC. So I'm thinking we're still staying in this realm, but it seems like we might get an Empire character. Very much so, like we got the Rebel Y-Wing, we got the TIE Bomber, we got 2 brand new Rebel characters. Well, Luke doesn't count as one. We're going to just put him in the bucket. 3 Rebel characters, and we have the Darth Vader rework. I think this next character that's coming shortly is going to be an Empire character. I would love it to be Moff Gideon, but it could be Lara, maybe Price. There's a lot of Empire characters out there that were in well, Price wasn't in there in the original trilogy. She was in the Rebels TV show, but I digress. I wanted to put it out there. Would love to hear what you guys think is coming to Galaxy Heroes. Keep your eyes peeled, of course, when the kit reveal drops. We'll be breaking it down, getting all excited, and we'll be also doing gameplay when that does happen. But there's a chance could be Rebel fighters. Mon Mothma, although it's good defensive team, brings a lot of viability. The thing that it lacks is damage. For the most part, of course, you could try to find ways around that. If Pow, Biggs, Wedge, C-3PO. I don't like giving C-3PO to Mon Mothma. I'd rather give it to CLS or some other important team, Padme out there. But could be just another Rebel fighter that's going to help the Mon Mothma Rebel fighter team become even better. So we'll have to wait and see. My hopes is with the Empire, but the last thing we're going to showcase today before we get into the 8th wave of our challenge tier and just watch the Sith Lords do their thing, we have this news right here that was posted yesterday by Capital Games. Now, the news part is important to this, but there's kind of a possible indirect assumption we can pull out of this here. Account transfers to be temporarily disabled. What's going to be happening soon? We'll break the news part and then get to the assumption part. In an early update, in early August, there's going to be a client update. And when this update hits, you can no longer go from iOS to Android and Android to iOS, because apparently the tool they use, the cross-platform, it's not in accordance with the policies for the various platforms out there. So they're going to be disabling that upcoming early August. So if you have to go from Android to iOS or vice versa, do it before this update drops. They also give you a little how-to page right here if you need help with it. I'll leave a link down below as well if you don't know how to transfer between iOS and Android to iOS. But the thing I want to point out here is that we have this update coming in early August. And client updates are basic. They're not just like your typical casual content update. It's a big thing that happens for Galaxy of Heroes. Some big update's going to be coming shortly. And my hope and dream here is that this is when Galactic Challenges will be implemented for Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes. It doesn't seem out of the ordinary. I mean, September, they said in the Galactic War Report podcast that they're going to have, by the latest, September. They can guarantee us by the end of the quarter, we will have Galactic Challenges in September. So I think August is not too far-fetched. It's been a month since they revealed Galactic Challenges is going to be coming shortly this quarter. We had nothing else about it. No teasers, no follow-up posts. I suspect we'll have some more posts coming in the near future here. So hopefully we're going to be getting that, because let me tell you, I'm looking forward to it. I heard some mumblings from the beta testing community, some mixed feedback. I'm hoping that they implement some of that feedback to make it as good as possible, because we've been waiting for a while for some new stuff to play, and I'm hoping this is going to be our answer. So let's see, early August, is that going to be our update? But more importantly enough, big shout out to Darth Vader here. Will he be getting some supporting Empire characters here soon, or just some new Empire characters in general to wake up this faction? Because let me tell you, look at all these poor Imperials that are chilling around. You know, poor Roy. We got to gear him up. He's the only one left. The heck, I even geared up Maggie, the Forgotten Trooper here. Oh my goodness. There just needs to be a character that kind of makes use of TIE Pilot, Royal Guard, Magma Trooper. Oh my goodness. Gar sucks in Imperial Super Commando. Rest in pepperoni. Of course, reworks would be appreciated, but we know Capital Games errs more on the side of creating new characters that make other old characters better. We'll see. You guys let me know down below. Rebel Fighter, Empire, I think it's going to be one of those two things. Keep your eyes peeled. It's coming shortly here. Big shout out again to SWGoH Events for doing amazing stuff. The data mines are so invaluable, especially when the communication's on the lower side for Capital Games. Although I will say, since post-Unity, the game's pace has been a lot better. It's nice having something new to talk about every single week so far. Maybe this week we'll get the next character. Let's keep the pace. Let's wait for that sea of characters and new content. And so far, we're starting to see an influx of new characters coming to Galaxy. So let's keep up the pace, ladies and gentlemen. Like if you did enjoy the video, comment down below and all your beautiful thoughts, and be sure to subscribe so you're not missing a thing. And we'll see you guys in the next video. Who's doing it today? Gary, Larry, Larry, you do it today. Yeah, look at you. See, I told Larry to do it. He does it right away, Gary. Goodness gracious, not that hard, bud.